get 15 minutes now? Is that what's going on now? That'd be awesome. No, thanks a lot for coming out. You guys could be anywhere. You chose to be here with us. You're the real heroes. How was your afternoon, everybody? Enjoyable?
Way afternoon.
Enjoyable? Mine was not. I spent the better part of my afternoon in an IKEA with a 75-year-old man who didn't end up buying anything. That was awful. You know, I was there trying to help him look for a new table, and clearly he didn't want or need one, just wanted something to do for the afternoon. And I tried to keep the salespeople at bay for as hard as I could, but I'd just sneak away to go to the bathroom. I'd come back, these bastards in blue were floating around like some vultures. You could smell the death of the uncashed Social Security checks. Buddy, he can't put together what day of the week it is. There's no way he's going to be able to put together one of your tables. Fuck IKEA, that's all I'm saying. I've never been there before, and I would never go back if I could help it. That was traumatic. I think my apartment may have been constructed over some sort of ancient burial ground. Something strange is going on, that's all I'm saying. I lived in lots of apartments, and I'm a pretty clean person, and I have more or less the same cooking practices I've had anywhere else. Yet somehow I have a large infestation of fruit flies. And I don't know if you've checked the calendar lately, but it's December. Like, that's not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to have fruit flies in December. And not only do I have fruit flies at a time of the year they're not supposed to be around, but I also have a plethora of spiders. Somehow, these mortal enemies have dropped a centuries-long blood feud to live in harmony in my shitty little apartment. I don't know, I can't figure it out for the life of me. I clean my place, a couple times a week, and they just keep coming back. And I just gotta find an old shaman to help, break a curse. I don't know what the hell's going on in my apartment. It is not good.
It's the Indians.
I don't blame them. I think it's us constructing stuff over their burial ground, what it is. It's our fault. Our fault. I have a new favorite restaurant. I recommend you check it out. It's called Whole Foods. It's pretty good. And they're going to try to get you with the entrees. Stay away from the entrees. It's expensive. Don't go there. Stick to the small plates, the appetizers. They have a large variety of meats and cheeses they just leave out. And no one's ever checked on it, so I recommend Whole Foods. It's a great place to grab some lunch without paying. But in my jaunters in Whole Foods, I've noticed they have a large vegan section, which is great. You're trying to better yourself. That's fine. What I don't understand is the faux meat. Now, I think the point of going vegan is giving up all that crap. That they have like fake chicken. And I saw they have vegan bologna. Now that one baffled me. Like, we don't eat that. Bologna is for people without choices. Like little kids and convicts. No one else eats that shit. And if it is, if it's vegan, then basically it's just going through some sort of molding and then coming out. You can make whatever you want. Why choose bologna? You can do vegan lobster or vegan foie gras. Like, why go with the bottom rung of the meat chain? I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to recreate some sort of childhood that they didn't have. They're going, next to like vegan Lunchables or something. I don't know. I don't get it. Athlete's a term that's being thrown around pretty loosely these days. I have some friends on Facebook that really enjoy letting everyone else know what they're into. Like, one guy's really into fishing, and every fisherman that he likes comes up as athlete. I don't think that really qualifies. To be an athlete, you have to be good at a sport that requires lots of mental skill or physical endurance. Neither of which apply to fishing. Just sitting in a fucking boat with a bobber. It's like, you're not a goddamn athlete. Give it up. How are we doing on time? I don't want to run over.
You got at least 15 more.
Alright, I'll keep it a tight 15, No, I'll end on this last one though. I was on a date recently, and we really weren't vibing. It's fine, but is wrapping up, and then Bill's coming, and she mentions that she's a former Jehovah's Witness, which I find pretty interesting. I don't know much about that faith. And not only is she a former Jehovah's Witness, but Prince was a member of her hall, I believe is what their prayer structure is called. And all I'm saying is maybe you want to lead with that, you know? For most of the 90s, the rest of us knew him as a symbol that was unpronounceable, and she knew him as Brother Nelson, this androgynous little man who still wears platform shoes. Fact. You know? I mean, just start off strong. I'm pretty sure there's a portion of the population that isn't sure he really exists, and she spent most of her childhood praying next to him. So if you learn anything from my set tonight, is on a date, just start off with the most interesting stories. Do that. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of your night.